To be the third wheel like Shiratori Aira is to understand that your heart is in the right place, but you still lose. And a man's worst nightmare is, say it with me, NTR. Okarun calls out your boy's full name to throw hands like out in the schoolyard. And Joji Jin, get your NTR having ass out here. To understand Okarun is to understand inability, ineptness, and emasculation. This episode of Dandadan is technically a power-up for Okarun, but it's really about how you use your power through rhythm, in which he learns how to boogie 5 times per switch with the help of the Hayashi Band experience, knocking all 5 out at once. Turbo Baba mentions it over and over again that her powers with Okarun is about him unlocking them and knowing how to use it. The tandem between Aira and Okarun is kinda reminiscent of Momo and Afro Okarun's fight against the Flatwood Monster, who did it better. These are one of the least interesting parts about Dandadan because to pinpoint the power scaling and such, it's actually pretty trivial. It always comes back to the point of the narrative or development of the character. Okarun literally got NTR'd, and now he has that sense of weakness within him that will want to reclaim his manhood, like with his golden balls. For once, let's cheer for the girl that is doomed. Sorry, wrong pink-haired girl. Different, but same. Momo and Okarun are destined to be the ultimate romantic payoff in Dandadan, but on the way there is going to be some NTR and some hearts being broken. I'm not trying to hear no GGX Aira ship because they don't share much affection between each other, if any affection at all, even in the manga. Plus narratively, they are perfect romantic foils. Look at her, playing the side chick and 100% believing in Takakura-sama, that he's about to save his bestie, save Evil Eye, and most importantly, save his masculinity. Shiratori Aira, the most popular, beautiful girl in all of whatever their high school is called, where Momo, an ex-Takakura lookalike, committed teenage domestic violence. Unfortunately for Aira's character, this is near her peak of how far in depth the story goes into her character, manga included. She is now completely self-aware and vulnerable towards Okarun because of her genuine love for him, especially right after he complimented her for helping him get stronger. However, this episode proves with a little bit of flashbacks of her getting rocked that she indeed cares for all of her friends. This is why I'm a big fan of Aira. She's a fully redeemed character, her heart stays in one place, and she stays loyal. Only to Okarun. It is important to understand that perspectives change everything. While Gigi and Aira may come off annoying to some, it is because of their romantic standing, and not the character themselves. We've seen Aira at her worst, at her most vulnerable, and now completely smitten on a level that can only leave her heart broken because of where Okarun's heart really lies. After an episode where Gigi got deep pants by his bestie, morally and ethically, right in front of the girl he wants to be with, but completely emasculated our boy in front of the girl he held hands with all night. So Okarun pulls back up to the ISA crib to pass on what waifu Baba passed on to him. Wisdom of these hands! This is where we see the Manjiro and ISA Baba perspectives clash between what to do with Evil Eye. Clearly, the lesson here is to allow our young budding futures figure out life for themselves. But at the same time, it's not like we didn't just witness someone get NTR'd and someone's grandbaby almost get yeeted because of adult negligence. And that's actually another reason why I like Aira, because she also was being more realistic with the situation. It's okay because Okarun has found his metaphorical golden nuts and is ready to execute a delivery of hands and a plan. And who was there to help him by his side, supporting him when Gigi stole his manhood? The girl that's never NTR'd our boy, Shiratori Aira. A couple of changes I noticed from the manga was after the conductor gets defeated, the great white musicians were supposed to stop levitating, but narratively, it doesn't really matter. But visually, that part literally took up 2 full pages. And when Aira gets almost knocked out, she gets a flashback in the manga, specifically to this NTR scene. But the anime kept it more PG friendly. There are other little small details that the anime switched up a bit, but those were the most notable ones. So yeah guys, let me know what you guys think about this episode. And do me a favor, hit the like button. The show Shiratori Aira some love. Sub to the channel if you guys haven't already. Check out my blog at otakusen.com. Check out my previous videos on Dandadan and Freerun. And check out my second channel where I cover Sword of the Demon Hunter and the Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.